back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I continue to see new subscribers, so I appreciate you coming by and hitting that subscribe button and helping my channel grow. So I think I'm going to do a couple of things with the leftover money that I have from my first December paycheck. So I had enough in there to pay off one of my cards, and then I'm still going to be getting a second paycheck for December that I'll be able to put more money towards debt. But before I get into a lot of that, and I have the money over here, we'll count that. I'm going to get into the sunflower binder a little bit, but before I do, I want to show you two new Etsy scratch-offs that are now up on my shop. So I'm going to grab a couple here. So first I have this kind of an ocean theme. This is actually a picture that I took from my trip to Ogunquit, Maine in October. So this is kind of the shoreline. I believe I took this picture when we walked the Marginal Way, which is kind of like a walk right along the water's edge where like there's all rocks and kind of a cliff that goes down to the ocean, and you see the waves crashing. It's like just a really, really pretty walk that you can take from Ogunquit, Maine to an area called Perkins Cove, where they have shops and restaurants and things like that. So this picture was kind of took along the way. This is going to be a 90 plus, if you can see that there, which means that there are some options under here to save a little bit of additional money. And then the other side, you have a color option, color each icon to save. So you put a certain amount for the little lobster, a certain amount for the lighthouse, and as you color those in, you can save that amount of money. So to me, the lobster and the lighthouse are just very Maine type icons, I guess. So I just thought that that would be cute for an option on the back. So you're getting two challenges in one. So you have your scratch off and then the color to save option. So I'll put those there. And then I have a Valentine. So I'm trying to get a little bit of a jump on the holidays for next year. So this one again is 50 plus, which means the icons in here will end up equaling $50 or more. So there's a couple of icons or some icons under there that will allow you to save a little bit more than just the 50. And then of course on the back, this is going to be my Valentine's anti-Valentine's. So on the back, we have these little cookies. There's some scratch offs. There's not many, so these are a little bit bigger numbers, but it will just be 100 that you're saving in the end. But I love this. This says Stupid Cupid. But I just kind of liked the thought of having, your Valentine's on one side and then kind of that anti-Valentine's theme on the other. So you will get both scratch-offs. So total, it'll be over $150 that you save for these two scratch-offs. So I just think that that's really cool. So these will be up on my Etsy shop. My link for my Etsy shop is down below. And you can take advantage of the well, like I said, you can go to the link below and be able to purchase those if you'd like to support my Etsy shop. Okay, so to get into this now, where I get my prints and where I create my savings challenges and everything is from Canva. So I did look at all of their rules in regards to selling and everything for their images, and I can use their icons and pictures and things like that as long as I'm changing it in some way and not just using that one image. But anyways, I did look at the what I would need for the yearly amount to get the yearly option for Canva instead of paying monthly. It's $120. Right now I pay $12.99 per month. So that would end up being about $155, just over $155 per year. If I switch to the yearly option, I'm saving myself about $35 because it's $120, but $119.99 to switch to the yearly. So I am, I'll get into this in a moment, but let me count the money because I'm going to put, I think I only need another $20 to be able to get the yearly option. So I want to do that before the end of December, so that way I don't have to pay for it monthly anymore, and I can just save up for the yearly going forward. So I only need, I believe, $20 to do that. But let me count and see what we have here. So we have, let me get my sort quick first. Okay, so I have, let's see. Okay, 10, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So 170. Oops. I'm going to move this to the side for a moment so I can get out my cash tray. And we're just going to go ahead and put that money in there. Okay, so let me take a look at my budget binder here. So I did update this, so $10 per month, $120 per year. I did do a little bit of bill swap. I didn't do that on camera, but I did switch the money that was in here for the bigger bills. So I have $100 in here. I only need the 20. So I'm going to add the 20 in there today so that I can bring this to the bank and switch over to that yearly subscription. So that will take my monthly bills down a little bit, and I can just save the $10 per month. I'll probably do more than that so I can just get it stuffed ahead of time. I might do $20 a month, or maybe even $20 per my paychecks. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, I can just save up for it monthly with my Etsy pay or my regular paychecks. But anyways, that's out of the way. That will be all set to go. So I do want to start my little sunflower binder here. So this is just kind of in an effort. So you know that these are kind of all my little fun things that I want to save for. So we have wineries, breweries. So these are just kind of the fun things that I've been doing out throughout the past year that I want to kind of save the money up for ahead of time. So fairs, we like to go to the Big E that I was telling you about. Concerts, so casino possibly if we go there. Our trip to Maine. I want to save up for my passport, supporting small giveaways, clothes, and then I just have a couple of miscellaneous. So I believe I do have a savings challenge in all of these. So we will pull those out one by one. I'm just going to take my little, if I ever, when I'm putting excuse me, when I'm putting the money or doing the savings challenges in here, if I have to leave off at a certain point, I'm going to use this paper clip to kind of show where I left off, so I'm not always just starting at the beginning and only the beginning ones are getting money. I want to pick up kind of where I left off, or if I have an IOU, something to that effect. So we are just going to get started. Now, I did find this cute little, this was a trio, so I did cut this out. It has, you'll see, I think another one in a later envelope, But I just thought that this was perfect, and I haven't found any other savings challenges that have to do with wine, but I just thought that this was cute. And all of them are, this is from Oma Crafts and Budgets. She is on Etsy, and that is one that you can put in your own amount. For any of the ones like this, I'm going to use a 12-sided dice to determine the amount. So I don't want each circle to be the same. I want it to be, you know, a different amount every time. So the first one's going to be 11. So we have, whoops, 5, 10, 11, and I'm just going to write in 11. All right, so that is the first one down. So then whenever I finish this challenge, I will put this money over into my winery envelope, and then pick out or get or create even a new challenge to go into this envelope. I would like to support other shops as much as possible, but I think I have at least one in here that is one or two that is my own challenge. I'm sorry, my throat is a little bit scratchy today. Okay, so I'm going to do the scratch off here. This is from Golden Girl Budget, so I just thought for the brewery envelope that this was kind of perfect to go with that theme. All right, and we have a 3, which is perfect. Okay, and then for fairs, I do have this challenge is from Divine Savings Co. So we have cotton candy and hot dogs. So all of the cotton candies are 5, all of the hot dogs are 8. So I am going to do one of the hot dogs so we can get off to a good start. And I think I'm just going to do, let's do, what do you like on your hot dogs? I, well, with this new, like diet or lifestyle change that I'm trying to incorporate, I probably wouldn't be eating hot dogs unless I get them as plant-based meat. But when we would have hot dogs, we get this spicy relish from a local restaurant and brown mustard. So it's kind of a spicy taste. So that's my ode to mustard on there. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this binder came from Janelle Ray Budgets. She's on Etsy as well, so go check her out. For concerts, I thought this Flight of the Butterfly, I believe that's the name of a classical song. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I believe so. So I'm going to go ahead and again start off with a bigger number and do the 10. And then I'm just going to color in the butterfly. And this challenge is from Mare Bear 3000. She's on Etsy as well. Okay, and then for casino, I have this scratch off from Hands and Bands. I'm a little nervous that this one's going to be some bigger numbers, so hopefully they're not too, oh goodness, that's a 16. Okay, so these are some bigger numbers. That's a little scary, but I guess it is what it is. That is a 16. 10. That's 10, 15, and 16. So 5, 10, 15, 16. Okay. And then for the main trip, so this is one of the other ones that is on that Highland Cows, the one that had the wine on it. This was kind of beachy, so I just thought that that would be perfect with the main envelope. So again, Oma Crafts and Budgets. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice, and that gave us a 5. So that's a good start. Okay, and then for passport, I don't exactly know how much I'm going to need for the passport. I think I'm still in a time frame where I can renew it, but I kind of have to look into that. So this one, I'm not sure where this challenge came from, so I apologize. There's no name on it, and it came with my Ellie on Earth giveaway, so it's either Ellie on Earth's savings challenge, or it belongs to another shop, so I'm not sure. I apologize. But this kind of looks like a picture that I took of my sister's dog in Maine as well, so I just think it's kind of cute. So that is an 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So these envelopes are a little bit tight, but that's okay. I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do another one for the support small. Let's see. I just need to get a Sharpie here. Okay, so I think I'm going to do... I think I'm just going to do a 5 today, since I'm kind of also adding to this when I get my paychecks. So I did, I believe, 20 already. So now we are at 20, 30, 40, 55. Because when I finish this, I do also want to use this money to support small shops, get items for giveaways, things like that. I do have an envelope here for giveaways. This is going to help to not only purchase items for giveaways. I'm just going to put here roll dice, because I'm going to do the same thing. But I want to kind of use this envelope not just to pay for items to give away, but also for possible shipping costs, packaging costs, things like that. So that is a 4. Oops. I have a hard time coloring in the lines sometimes. Okay, oops, I have one too many dollars, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and we are almost to the end here. All right, next up is clothes. So I have this from Budget by Number. So it's a whole set of for the whole year. So I believe that they are all 6s and 4s on every card, but different kind of theme for every month of the year. I'm going to go ahead and do a 6. And this was a physical item that came from her shop, so I did not have to print these out myself. but we have 6 going into there currently. And this is just going to be a miscellaneous, so this might be ones that I put into long-term savings or into my wallet, like whatever my need is at that point. This came from this little challenge. It is a bigger amount. You're saving $20 per kind of leg of the star there. But I mean, I thought it would, just the size-wise, would be a nice one to put in here. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start. This came from Soul Mama with the Soul Mama binder that I purchased on Amazon. So this was kind of a freebie that came with the binder. So that is 20. We got 5, 10, 15, 20. Just want to make sure that that's dry before I put it back in. Okay, and then the last one is another miscellaneous, and this is one of mine. So this is on the New Year's mini challenge that's in my Etsy shop. So basically you would add the numbers up and that equals to 8. So you would in total end up with $32, but then you could also, for a bonus, save the additional $8 that you add up and save another 32. So I'm going to go ahead and do the 8 for now. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I think maybe I'll like highlight it or color it in or something like that when, or just cross it off or something when I do the actual total amount as well. So that will be a nice amount to have by the end. So you could really, you could do just the 32 and have that smaller amount, or you could double it and have the 64. Okay, so this I think is a good start. I'm just going to put this right back in the beginning so I know we can start at the beginning next time. And I don't know how often I'm going to do that binder. I think it's really just going to depend on if I have extra money from my paycheck or not, in order to be able to do that. So now this extra money, I have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. All right, I'm going to put just $1 into the donation envelope so that I have like a, not really an even 45, because 45 is not an even number, but just kind of like that, if you will, even amount to put into my debt envelope to go towards paying an additional amount on another. No, it's not in here. I have the envelope out because I need to bring the money back to the bank. But this is $411 to pay off one card. I'm going to use this $45 to start paying down another card before I get my second December paycheck. And then I'm also going to bring that $120 to the bank to pay for the Canva subscription. So currently towards debt, for just the first part of this month, I'm going to have, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. So $456 going to the bank just for the first part of December to pay off some of my credit card debt. So again, I still will have one more paycheck this month that I will be able to put towards debt as well. And thank you so much for watching today. Please hit that subscribe button if you want to see how the rest of the month turns out. And until next time, bye for now.